If you think of raising your child like building a house, the first 5 years are all about the foundations, ensuring they have something solid to build on. Between 5 and 12 are the building years, when the structure of the house really starts to take shape. These building years tend to feel fast and slow at the same time. Slower due to their increasing independence, and yet faster as the conversations and experiences you face with your growing child become more complex.
Each year has unique developmental milestones, and with them their own joys and challenges. However, there are some fairly common things you can expect over these 7 years. Within this broad picture is a unique child placed in your unique family. The purpose of outlining a general what to expect is not to offer an exact set of expectations or boxes to tick, but rather to give you insights so you can prepare your hearts and minds for some of what may come.
To begin these years, you'll enter into a cultural shift as a family. Starting school is one of life's great transitions. Times of transition and change can bring stress and challenge, but are also where we develop and grow. The disorientation of the unfamiliar soon becomes a new orientation as you set a new rhythm. There are changes for the whole family.
There is often less time for play and free time, but as much as children within these early school years love predictability and routines, they also crave some of the unstructured playful days of preschool. You'll enjoy listening to your child continue to learn language and put together thoughts and ideas. The chatter and fascinating thinking of 5 and 6-year-olds can make you smile. It can feel difficult, especially after a long work day, but find as much time as you can to give your child undivided attention and engage with what they are learning. It will be time well spent.
After a couple of years at school, you'll notice that your child will begin the comparison game. They start to realise that not everyone else is the same as they are. Relationships with peers in the classroom and playground develop into clubs and competitions. Sometimes these lead to times of heartache and difficulty as they are left out or feel like they are falling behind. This time is important as your child discovers their uniqueness, how they are wired and gifted. It is important to note what your child needs more than anything is affirmation. Affirmation of who they are, not how they are doing, and language plays a key part in this.
For example, when affirming who they are, use "you are" statements. You are loved, you are important, you are a valued part of our family. When talking about behaviour, use "that is" statements. That is a great achievement. That's hard for you to not have done as well as you had hoped. It's important that they know their value and worth is because of who they are as an image bearer of God, not to seek affirmation primarily for what they do or how they behave.
The couple of years around 7 and 8 may be the golden sweet spot of childhood, where children are naturally optimistic and eager to have fun. With slightly more independence, it can be tempting for a parent to disengage. And while independence is what you are seeking in the long run, don't disengage to the point that you miss all the wonderful developments your child is experiencing.
By 9 and 10 years old, the social interactions between peers will have much more of an impact on who your child is becoming. The approval and disapproval of peers have a sway on the choices they make and the interests they develop. The Bible is clear, detailed through many stories and proverbs about how we are influenced, positively and negatively, by the company we keep.
And similarly, the Bible warns about the power of the tongue. You may find yourself sounding like a stuck record, continually reminding your child to look for the truth and disregard the lies in what others are saying about them.
Competition and comparison continue, but children around this age can turn competition into fun. They want to prove to you and to the world just how smart, fast and strong they are. They're slowly gaining competence to match their confidence. And they want to know that you see the potential and can support them to move beyond where they are. At this stage, our kids need to know that they can be themselves and are loved because of that. So having close friends and trusted people around who encourage them is so important. Being a friendship and truth coach will greatly impact your child's experience at this time.
Then your child will turn 11. perhaps one of the most important transition periods in childhood. They don't see themselves as a little kid, but neither are they yet a teen. For an 11-year-old, there is a constant battle for consistency as they switch between young and grown up. There is a large physical growth that occurs within this time. This is also the beginning of significant hormonal changes within their bodies, and it will be hard to keep up with all the social, emotional, and physical changes occurring. This can be a confusing time for everyone. In their inconsistency, it is your job as a parent to be rock solid. Don't bend on the things that are your family's bedrock. Prove to them they can't push you away, that you can be trusted, and that your love is not for sale, and that you care about who they are and what they do. They need to experience stability as they navigate a new tangle of questions about who am I and how does the world all fit together.
Then you land in the last year before the teen years begin, a new phase of personal discovery. And this season, there's always a crowd, with most things done in the safety of a group.
For you as a parent, this time can feel like a tug of war. You'll be cool one day and not the next. They will run to you one moment for answers and in the next minute, not able to hear what you say at all. Children around 12 genuinely think they know better and know more. Long-held beliefs and traditions will come under question, and children will begin to inquire and explore their thinking and voice of opinion. It is important that you affirm their value at every turn and keep conversations alive as you break new ground in this ever-changing relationship.
A lot changes within 7 years at school. There'll be points along the way that you truly relish and hold tight to the memories. And there'll be points where you feel out of your depth and blown along with the shifting winds. In and through it all, seek to celebrate milestones and enjoy learning who your child is. You have an incredible influence on helping shape them. There is no other them to walk this earth, and no one else can tell you the best way to parent them. The teenage years will be on your doorstep in a moment, so relish these school years while they are here.